So, here we are again. What's up, JB fam? It's your girl Jazz, and I'm back with another video on the channel on YouTube. If you're new here, my name is Jazz, and I am a WNBA lover, okay? So, as you can see here, I kind of stirred the pot a little bit with my take on the whole Asia Wilson, Jeff T, Club 520 podcast controversy, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, all of that. So, I posted that video, and it got a whole lot of comments, as you can see. So I just came to address some of those comments, talk about them, and things like that. So the first thing I want to address is I am very thankful that a lot of you all kept everything respectful. Wasn't any like disrespect going on in the comments. Too much disrespect. I did have some disrespectful comments. I'll address those later on in the video. Apologize. But I just want to, thank y'all for keeping it respectful. Mostly men watched that video. So that was another surprise to me. I was not expecting that. But they got a lot of emotion and a lot of comments. And as y'all can see, I was responding back. For the most part, I responded back to all of the comments that I seen. If I didn't respond back to the comment, that means I didn't see it. So I'm just here to address mainly what those comments were saying. So a lot of the comments were talking about me using the word disrespectful. So when I was referring to him or whoever being disrespectful, my main thing was them respecting her craft and what she's done for the WNBA, her game, things like that. And it wasn't just about them disrespecting Asia Wilson per se. It was just them disrespecting women's basketball as a whole, like WNBA, college, whatever. I was just speaking on them, not disrespecting them as a person per se, but mainly them disrespecting their craft, their work, their ethic behind what they do in the game. So that was one thing I wanted to address, because it seemed like a lot of people were like, oh, he's not disrespecting her, you're just speaking straight facts, you're just not accepting the facts. And brings me to my next point. I don't argue with facts, okay? I know these are men and women, okay? I know women are, well, let me just say this. I know women can be dominated by men when it comes to sports and things like that. A lot of people brought up how our world women's soccer team got beat by like a high school team. It was like 5-7, something like that. The thing was that they lost, okay? And a lot of people brought that up in the comments and was like, our world women's soccer team couldn't even beat a high school boys team. So what do you think about WNBA players beating basketball team? It's not about that. To me, honestly, I feel like those women could win against high school players, against college players. But my thing is, no one is going to let them enjoy that win. You get what I'm saying? Like, these women could literally go beat the brakes off these high school kids, right? But the thing, people going to be like, oh, it's rigged. That's not a real game. People for real. Things like that. And if they did lose, you see, women can't play basketball. Ooh, things like that. So it's like a lose-lose situation for them. And that's why a lot of them don't like to address like comments about, them not beating high school or college players, whatever. They know they can't beat. I won't say they know they can't beat NBA players. I feel like they can. But, I mean, like Kelsey Plum said, I can insert a clip.
Players you were convinced you can beat one-on-one?
No.
Not one?
Not even someone from the bench. You have to understand, if we're doing like shooting workouts, skill workouts, I'm very confident in anyone that you put in front of me that I can compete. Just sheer size, athleticism, that's the problem. Yeah. Maybe I can score, but like, who am I going to defend? These guards, these point guards are like 6'6". I led the league in three-pointers made this year, right? I've never shot off the rack before. Never. And so I went in and I think I made like 3.
Kelsey Plum said that she knows she can't beat an NBA player because of how they play style, things like that. So that's what I'm saying. I know that. I understand that. What I'm saying is I just want y'all to understand that it is a possibility. My thing is, have y'all not heard about Cheryl Miller? Like, what? Yeah, she was putting Reggie through it, okay? Putting that man through it. Every time that man thought he had something good, here comes Cheryl beating that man.
This game, getting in the car and ready to kind of gloat a little bit.
He goes, you know, I started. I said, get out of here, man, that is awesome.
And I'm really kind of ready to give it to Cheryl a little bit. And Cheryl and my dad are in the front, and they're kind of smirking and laughing. And I'm like, yeah, we did this, and we took it to him. And
He said I had 40. And I go, oh my gosh, Reggie, that's awesome.
hey, by the way, how did you do tonight?
I said, well, I had a big game. He goes, what, 60?
Cheryl kind of looks at my dad. Dad kind of looks at Cheryl. She's like, oh, she had 105. I was like, huh?
It was unbelievable until last night in Riverside, California. The game broke 8 national and state records, and the winning team's best player got 105 points.
To be in the same household with arguably the greatest women's basketball player right down the hall, couldn't win.
Okay? That's a real sibling rivalry. Y'all should look up Cheryl Miller and Reggie Miller. And I'm telling you this, they're right there. Something serious. But yeah, the comment about, oh, women can't beat men, things like that. I understand. They train differently. Men definitely are stronger, faster, things like that. They can't dunk, of course, but dunking is not the whole idea of the game. That's what I also want people to understand. Dunking is not everything. And a lot of them don't dunk like they used to no more. They mainly trying to shoot. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, these last couple years, I've been so in tune with the WNBA, I have rarely watched, like, NBA basketball games. Like, I watch the playoffs, things like that. Like, I watch it, like, later on in the season. I don't watch it from beginning to end like I do with the WNBA. And it's just me being honest. I have found my passion for the WNBA. I've been watching the WNBA since, like, consistently since, like, 2016. Because that was the year that my Sparks won the championship against the Lynx. And that was the most entertaining finals I ever seen in my life. Right next to the one this year. Seriously. Like, if y'all want me to, I will pull up the highlights from the 2016 WNBA finals. And y'all gotta see what I saw. I saw this live on TV. Like, I'ma just insert the #1 clip of everything. The clip that ended the series, okay? I'm gonna post that right here.
The basket, Chelsea Gray, Candace Parker, Nneka Ogwumike have all been successful doing that.
Beard finds Ogwumike. Inside, gives it up, Parker. LA on top. And a timeout taken by Minnesota. Whalen to Moore. Moore into Beard. Moore's jumper. You bet! Minnesota back in front. No timeouts remaining. Gray up the floor. Gray rumbles in. Fading away. No. Ogwumike denied. Another chance. It's good! Nneka Ogwumike puts it home with 3.1 to go. No timeouts remaining for Minnesota. LA with a 1-point lead. Whalen is going to have to heave. She does! That's it! The LA Sparks have slain the mighty Lynx. They are your 2016 W.
Y'all should understand now why I love the WNBA so much. I love the WNBA. I'm passionate about it. I played basketball in middle school and for like 1 year in high school until I got in a car accident, and I just never went back because I was too scared. I didn't trust my leg no more because I messed up both my knees. So when I didn't fully feel 100%, I just never went back. But I've always been a fan of basketball since I was little. Like, shout out to my dad for introducing me to the WNBA really when I was younger. But I would say I really got passionate and stuck with it from like 2016 on up to now. So when people say stuff about WNBA players, I go in defense mode. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to think my girls can lose. But again, as I said, I am a rational person. I'm a factual person. I know that these women are, you know, not as dominating as these men. They aren't, you know, may not be as strong as these men. But what I will not do is deny the work that these women put in to their craft, the work that they've done to build this game. And that started in 1997 when Dawn them was in it. Cheryl Swoops was in it. You know, the Comets, the Houston Comets, the originators. You know what I'm saying? Like the originators of the league. Like the first women of the WNBA. This is where they wanted the WNBA to be years like then. And I'm just grateful that they're finally getting the recognition that they deserve. Okay? That's my only thing. When you speak about the WNBA, just know I'm coming. Whether it's good, bad, happy, sad, I'm coming. Because I want to shine a light on these women that they deserve. So, like I said, I get in defense mode. So if y'all feel in any way what I'm saying is disrespectful, let me know. Comment down below. I have no problem going back and forth with anybody about the WNBA. Okay? As long as you're respectful, I'm going to keep it respectful. Keep it a being with you. Like, it's a respect thing. If you can have a respectable conversation with me, I got a respectable conversation with you. You get disrespectful, I get disrespectful. You don't want me to get disrespectful because my thing is, a lot you try to say to hurt my feelings, it won't hurt my feelings. Just like this comment here. This comment says, "You're so unbelievably dumb. You need mental help ASAP." Y'all don't know what my response was? My exact reply to that comment was, "Oh no, a troll. You want me to cry now or later?" They never responded. But you get what I'm saying? Like, as long as we can keep the conversation respectable, I'm fine with having the conversation. Another thing I want to address is the whole, also the thing said about Angel Reese, because I had a lot of, you know, people talk about the Angel Reese situation from the short that I posted. A lot of people say Angel's trash. Angel is garbage. She's a joke. Things like that. And a lot of people view me saying what I said about Caitlin Clark as being disrespectful as well. I did not see what I said as being disrespectful. But this is what I said, and I'll say it again. They should have protected Angel in that space that they were in. Because not too long after they had that conversation with Charleston White, they came on the internet and said, basically saying, a lot of this got misconstrued. This is on our live taping. Somebody screen recorded it on Patreon and posted it. We didn't want that part to get posted out. They wanted to edit that part out. My thing is, they also saying, we messed with Angel Reese. That's like a little sister to me, whatever. My thing is, if that's a little sister to you, I'm afraid to know what you allow people to say about your real sister in front of you. Y'all were laughing at what he was saying, which was enticing him to continue to say what he was saying. No one said, "Hey, chill out. Don't say that. You know, that's going too far. That's kind of disrespectful." No, y'all were laughing. Y'all were like, no. Y'all should have put y'all foot down and told, "Hey, Charleston, chill out." As a man, y'all sitting here letting this grown man, I don't know how old Charleston White is. I think he's like 50-something. Talk about this 20-some-year-old woman. The way he talked about her, and y'all just sat there, crazy. And I'll never stand for nothing like that. I don't care how y'all feel. Y'all like, y'all invited him. Y'all didn't know what he was going to say. Y'all control colors out his mouth. Technically, you can, because you could put a stop to it. It's your show. Is it not? Is it not y'all podcast? Were y'all on his podcast? Or was it y'all podcast? Because if it was y'all podcast, y'all could have definitely put a pin and say, "Hey, Charleston, let's move on. Hey, Charleston, don't say that. Hey, let's not say that. That's going too far." But no, y'all chose to sit there and laugh and joke and continue. Y'all also made up some jokes. They want to say some, "Hey, y'all, don't say that. we want to go to the WNBA All-Star Weekend. What? Y'all want to go to All-Star Weekend, but y'all allowing this man to talk about this woman that's a WNBA player. Y'all want to go to WNBA All-Star Weekend to interview these same women y'all sit up here talking about. If I was them, I wouldn't let y'all talk to me. Talk to me about what? Talk to me about what? I digress though. But like I was saying, the point of part 2 of this video was for me to just center down on most of these comments and let y'all know what I meant by disrespect. And I read y'all comments. I definitely understand. I know a lot of women's sports can't beat men in the same sports that they're in. But there are some women that actually can beat men in the sports that they're in. But I'll save that for another video. Because it's been proven that women can actually beat men in sports. Competitive sports at that. Like, you know, it's possible. Does it always happen? Absolutely not. I'm not crazy. I understand facts. I understand men are stronger than women. That's what a lot of people thought I didn't understand. They just thought I was just being like, oh, let me not say that word because I got talked about for saying that word. I won't even say it. But I am a factual, rational person. I know. But like I said, I get a defense mode when people talk about my girls. Point blank, period. This is what it is. I'm protective of my girls. Just like y'all protective of y'all favorite players in sports or whatever, I'm protective of mine. I love all the women in the WNBA. I love them. Do I love them all equally? Absolutely not. I have my favorites. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I protect them as a whole. You're not going to talk about them at all and not see me coming somewhere. So that's all for this video. But be on the lookout. Unrivaled starts January 17th, which means I'll be on live stream on my Twitch. It's in the description down below. So make sure you go follow me on all my social medias. If y'all would like a part 3 or just me explaining women can beat men in sports, let me know down in the comments. As you can see, I'm coming back. I have no problem having a conversation. As long as we keep it what? Respectful. Yes. Make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you know any and every time that I post. Okay? And make sure if you haven't, go check out the last video. Just in case you don't know what's going on. Go check out the last video. Alright? I love y'all. Y'all be safe. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
What